Yeah. Nick was like, I see you bought yourself a Darcy statue. And I said, yep. Hello. Welcome back to part 2 of my walking library quest. I look like Santa. So in case you haven't seen part 1, basically for this project, I want to become a walking library. This idea is based off of this image from the 1930s. Part 1, I made the dress. Part 2, we are gonna make the bookcase. Attempt to bring this out into the public. Which honestly, the more I think about and the closer it gets to doing that, the more I want to throw up. Now, over the weekend, one of my friends was asking me how I plan to do this bookcase. And I quickly realized that I have not put any thought into how I'm going to build this bookcase or what materials I'm going to make this bookcase out of. That is a problem. Now, clearly the girl in the image is carrying around an actual bookcase on her back, which I suppose is an option. Might be a little painful. So then I thought, okay, maybe I'll make this bookcase out of foam. Very lightweight. I don't think foam can support the full weight of multiple books. So I think making this bookcase out of a lightweight wood is probably the best option. The problem being carpentry is not on my list of casual skills. That list including my ability to wiggle my nose like a bunny and my spot on Kermit the Frog impression. Kermit the Frog here. Kermit the Frog. But I tell you, spot on. Now, if I can, I would like to avoid home improvement stores. They make me anxious and I always end up walking out with way more plants than I'm ready to take care of. I think I'm gonna scour the other side of the basement. It's not pretty in there, if I had to properly use the right tone for describing it.
The other side of the basement.
I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Our hunt begins. So I really didn't find much here, but enjoy this footage of me looking like a sim on 3 times speed. So as a true stubborn Taurus, I'm gonna head to the thrift store first, just to see if maybe they have a moderately light bookcase that I can modify instead of just building one. And if we truly cannot find anything, then maybe I can head to get some lumber. Which I really don't want to do to the thrift store. I'll just throw some backpack straps on that and we're good.
That could work.
What kind of IKEA bullshit?
Okay.
What?
Oh, what are those?
What are those? Bummer. Look at the pixelated.
What is the resolution of this image?
240 by 300.
They're all naked. What torture chamber is this?
Spidey! Aww. Alright. No, wait.
Focus.
Well, that was a miss.
Bust.
Got a belt for the straps.
Emergencies only.
Reminds me of Rose in the Titanic.
Come back.
The next morning.
Alright, so clearly, what is Bing's doing? I give up. Clearly, the thrift store was a bust. But have no fear, because Facebook Marketplace, I found hopefully the perfect bookcase. Bruto, go for a ride? Go for a ride? Oh, go for a ride? Let's go. And we're back. Ta-da! Wow. Oh. Wow. I think think it's an antique that someone just like painted green and then sold it on Marketplace. It is far better than trying to make my own. One thing you'll learn about me is that if I don't want to do something, I'm really good at not doing it. We have this little bookcase. At first I thought it was a little chintzy and a little small, but if we, you know, oh no, does it look good? It's not size of the bookcase in the reference photo, but pretty dang lightweight. We need to add a backing to these shelves so that the books don't fall out. For now, what I think I'm gonna do, just so this is a little more personalized and it's not just sticking a straight up shelf on my back, is add wood carved details. Now, the air quotes, you may be asking, but why? Because I don't know how to wood carve. Thinking of using foam clay. 10 out of 10 recommend having this in your cosplay arsenal. Very flexible foam, leave it out and it just dries. Put the modeling foam onto the actual wood, carve some designs. Do I know what I want to carve? No. Thinking kind of like a naturey vibe, maybe like some leaves. So let's get started on that. Shoop. All right, I'm thinking even though I don't want to, I should probably put a layer of contact cement on here. Oh no, that's not good, okay. Disgusting. Past its prime. Oh no. Just gonna put a little bit on here. Well. Okay, we're back. And we've got 2 cameras. Camera 1. Camera 2. Camera 1. Camera 2. So official. I did some digging and I found that we have some spray adhesive. I don't know if this still works or if it's expired or what. So the foam has something to cling on to and it's not just trying to cling on to wood or I guess the paint. Where did that even go? Oh no, that feels awful. I feel like Spider-Man when he first discovers his web powers. So sticky. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, all right, we're getting somewhere. I'm carving into a marshmallow. What do you think? Camera 2? We had some like berries maybe? Ooh. This is way funner than I thought it was gonna be, but also time consuming. I'm also wondering if I could do each side as like a different theme. Maybe this is like the naturey kind of side and then the other side's maybe like a sword and a castle or something. I'll see you when I am 76 years old.
Montage.
All right, wood carving for dummies. A little visitor. One hand cannot do scritches, foot will suffice. You look so sad. Comfy.
Honey buns, you know how much I love you. Honey buns, I'm always thinking of you. For every time you smile at me, you're just as sweet as you can be. When I touch your ruby lips, your kisses thrill me through and through. You're the sweetest in the land. When I hold your hand, it's grand. And honey buns, I've got a hunch you love me too.
morning. I feel like we really didn't talk yesterday that much. Hello again. For the record, let it be known that I wish to live out the rest of my days in adventure shorts. Adventure shorts! Adventure shorts! Adventure shorts! Adventure shorts. This little mushroom. Oh, ding ding. Adventure shorts! Foam is pretty much dry. It's still a bit squishy. As long as I can press it without like leaving an indent, that's good enough for me. Naturey side. Schwa. Medieval side. I don't really like this side as much. The castle looks a little silly. It kind of looks like, what's cereal? Pops? I do have to add the backs onto these two shelves. Nick had to go to the city today, so I can't ask his carpentry opinion. Welcome to Rachel's Carpentry Hour. Again, I'm sorry for the focus issue. I think my camera tracks eyeballs for focus. And apparently when you're wearing glasses, it's as easy to fool as people not knowing Clark Kent was actually Superman. I have this wainscoting from, I think, our bathroom. Stick it in back there. Oh! That works. Score this, and hopefully I don't have to get out power tools. The last thing Nick wants to come home to is probably me missing a limb. Okay. That looks like Burbo. It gets the job done, I'd say. Hello? Please? What the frick? Did I do it? This is what happens when Nick's not home and I don't know what I'm doing. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Ow. 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 It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. It's not great. Should I have done all of this before I added the details? Possibly and probably, but I didn't, and now we're here. Kuna mafrickentada. Let's get to work.
A brief construction montage. We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
Wow, I hated that with every fiber of my being. But the shelves are, for the most part, in there. It's fine. I'm just gonna clean up a few things and then I believe we are ready to spray paint, which should be exciting because obviously right now it looks like a hot mess. So out came my spray paint tarp and I was accosted by the largest ants I have ever seen, which those of you that know my ants and pants story know how alarming this truly was.
What the hell? Why are you so large? Big honkin' boy.
All right, it's still drying, but got a pretty good idea of what it's gonna look like. Sorry. Do you ever hear a very specific bird call and it brings you right back to your childhood for whatever reason? There's one that goes, wow, I can't whistle for shit. You know? I don't know what kind of bird makes that noise, but it's lovely. Still drying, but it's now mostly dry. The wood is kind of lumpy, but honestly, aren't we all? I feel like it can be hard to tell what things are gonna look like when you spray paint them. So you kind of just spray and hope for the best, but I think this came out pretty dang good. So now I just have to wait for this to dry. We can do the straps, which I have no idea how I'm gonna do those. I take it back. Before we do straps, let's go buy some books. Yeah! Need a good book pun. You could say I have no shelf control. Yeah! This weekend's gonna be lit. Terrary. I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. I can't put it down. Okay, let's go. We're back. So after changing out of my dress because my sweat stains were palpable, also conquering my fear of being trapped.
So outside that wall, there's a valve. You can move the wall down when you get back there.
What? This is like caving.
Yeah. They're both on?
I think so.
What?
I'm coming down.
Okay.
I'm stuck.
You gotta scooch with your, push your hands down, like a push-up.
I'm coming up. Nope. That sucked. Ow.
Thank you for the help.
You're welcome. We can get back to work. I got quite a lot of books. Oh, Atlanta. 17 to be exact. Oh my God. $118, which I totally expected. Some of them were cheaper than other ones. So obviously I am not gonna charge people for reading the books and returning them. I wanted to make sure I had a selection so that I could just give the books away. Now that we have the books, we can get back to the straps. And also I wanna do a little bit of a paint job just to make it look more like aged wood. Flat brown color, which I think looks fine, but it also kind of looks like chocolate. Sort of like a sling here and here where it's sort of like a backpack. Put it around my neck like that. Oh, it'll kind of look like... So straps first, then we paint. We're almost done. So I tried the strap thing, but it was a little too low and I didn't really want people picking books off of my butt. So I took my harness that I used for my Rick O'Connell outfit and it worked perfectly. I was even able to adjust the straps up top and make it sit higher. Then for the paint job, I took a lighter brown and dabbed it on with a paper towel, doing this in the spots that realistically would wear down. I think this just helped add some depth as opposed to this one flat color. Also went in with some black just in the little nooks and crannies, and I think it gave it some dimension. I also decided very last minute to add a little bit of bunting, and I could not be bothered to sew it, so I just glued it. And with that, we are ready to bring this out into the public.
Can we hold it?
We're both holding it. No, hold it!
Oh, sorry.
That's nice. What did the kids used to say? I'm finna throw up.
T-R-Y-N-A.
Trying to throw up.
I'm trying to throw up. I'm finna barf, y'all. That's right, do it for the tube. Come on, Beast.
Here I go. Oh, I'm gonna puke. Introvert's nightmare. Do I look like a video game character?
Kinda, yeah.
Khajiit has wares. Do you guys want a book?
What do you mean? Like,
Just go ahead and take one.
how many more books to give away?
16.
Hey.
If I do a little dance, do you think that makes me more welcoming?
Chase people down the sidewalk,
Wait!
dancing. Come back here.
Look how inviting I am. Yeah.
What for?
I don't know. Living art
Thank you.
Go for it. Thank you. Yeah, no problem.
Well, I'm not going to take it from you, but do we do it for the camera?
Yeah. Browse the books.
7 American Classics.
Wow! Thank you. Ta-da! That was an experience. We got some people to take some books. I think I got about half of the books taken, which is good. I tried not to face anyone directly. Had some wipes to wipe down the books. The mask law was lifted in this specific town, but I still wanted I didn't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable or anything. So we got a lot of no's, like a lot.
Oh, I think we're going to go. Thank you. I'm okay, thank you. Okay.
Nope.
I guess I underestimated how strange it would feel to be accosted by some random lady with a bookcase strapped to her back. That's on me. For the people that did take books, it seemed like I brought them some smiles, and that's all that matters. I was definitely nervous about this. I got more and more used to just asking people, even though I kind of knew they were gonna say no, because towards the end it was a lot of rejection. I think a lot of people expected me to have a catch, so maybe that's why they said no, or just didn't feel like getting involved at all, which I totally understand. Do you want a free book? And also,
Join my cult.
I had fun. Really like how it came out. Something you don't normally see, and I think the people that appreciated it really did appreciate it. Look, sometimes in life you're gonna look silly, and you just have to push through. I am so happy with how the foam turned out. I think it really does look like wood. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the walking library project, part 1 and part 2. It feels nice to do a 2-parter project. It feels like normally I just make a big project and then just like forget about it for the rest of my life once the video is uploaded, but I felt like I got to spend a little bit more time with this project. I love you whether you're new or old to this channel. If you're new here and you feel like sticking around, feel free to subscribe. I upload almost every Friday and we have fun here. Bye! Now clearly, God.
Galileo. Galileo.
Figaro.
Are you letting me go? Oh, truly, thank you. You're the best person in the entire world. Ghost!
Eventually, for the
Be gone!
I don't know what I'm doing. I have no freaking idea. Your ear's doing the thing. Look at me.
This can go in your documentary about what it's like to be a YouTuber.
Socially awkward.
Yeah.
Over here.
Oh shit.
Over here.
He's just parking, so it's okay.
Roommates.
Can't see
Your
anything.
outfit is so cool.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely love. Thank you.
Did you make it?
I did.
Oh my goodness. So cool. Yeah. You are rocking it.
Would you like to browse my books?
That was lovely.
Oh, thanks. Here, don't get too close. I gotta get some like good.
But you're my comfort.
I can't be like this the whole time.
Dummy.
Social anxiety, kinda gone.